my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of Brent crude oil and spot gold.
ICE Brent crude oil futures. A reactionary bullish white Mariposa yesterday after a long period of indecision, including the previous session's second, if lower, indecisive spinning top. The market was based within the 71.29 to 72.29 congestion support zone. This congestion zone contains various lows, some historical, but also the bright red neckline currently at 71.81 of the recent September to November head and shoulders pattern, which I'd started to assume was a head and shoulders continuation pattern, but which had some tiny seeds of doubt. This head and shoulders pattern has been pushing the technical analysis envelope quite hard, as it just happens to be in the wrong place. And I know some might discount it or even ignore it completely and regard the action instead as a possible quad bottom. Prices moved up through a fairly free zone into the next congestion area overhead between 73.38 to 73.73, made up from the combination of the twin resistances of the 50% absolute Fibonacci line at 73.73 and the May 2019 high at 73.38. Prices pushed up as high as the dark blue declining middle time, currently 73.87 of the April to July bearish shift pitch hawk, a key driver in this market over recent months, but failed to push over it. Above this is the short medium moving average, currently at 74.20, and then a free area up to the combination of the April 2019 high at 75.58 and the declining and significant mauve medium moving average, currently at 75.66. Now, so far today, a fresh test higher once more. Now, that's been pressing against the dark blue middle time for quite a while right now, and it's just pushing through it now and up to test that green short medium moving average. I don't think necessarily that's that strong, so we've got a fairly free area until we start looking at a minor Fibonacci line at 75.21, but then they've got to remember the April 2019 high. Spot gold. An indecisive spinning top yesterday after the previous session's interesting bearish double pattern. Prices finished up right on the upper time, currently at 26.31 of the newly drawn late October to late November bearish Andrews pitchfork. Seems the market is trying to push out of this pattern and maybe see it being finessed to a less aggressive bearish shift pitchfork. A little further up and we have the significant, for now significant, rising short medium moving average, and that's currently at 26.67, and then the September 2024 high at 26.85. Meanwhile below we have the separating combination, they're separating apart, of the bright red lower time for the early September to mid-November bullish Andrews pitchfork, that's currently at 25.93, plus the rising medium moving average, currently at 25.80, and just below those the significant dark blue upper trend line, currently 25.60 of the April to September broadening top pattern. Now, so far today, still a small action right now, but just by staying where it is, the market is slowly exiting the recent bearish Andrews pitchfork and making way to finesse this into a shallower bearish shift pitchfork for the same move, which I'll probably do tomorrow.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.